Hey, it's me, Rob, and I'm at Universal's Islands of Adventure today in Hogsmeade for my first entry in a video series called Did You Know? This one, obviously, Did You Know Hogsmeade? I'm just gonna give you guys some fun facts about the park area and tour around a little bit. So come hang out, I'll show you some stuff. Did you know that Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain? Britain being in quotes because obviously we're in Orlando. According to the books, this village was founded over 1,000 years ago by Hengist of Woodcroft, who was a medieval wizard fleeing Muggle persecution. According to the books, this village is located in the Scottish Highlands, right next to Hogwarts Castle. Did you know that the construction of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Hogsmeade began in January 2008 and wrapped up its time for its grand opening on June 18th, 2010. That's roughly 2.5 years of work to transform a 20-acre chunk of Islands of Adventure into the snowy village and towering Hogwarts Castle that we know today. Did you know that it's estimated Hogsmeade cost around $265 million to build, which is kind of crazy. Although nothing in comparison to some other theme parks around Orlando, with Galaxy's Edge clocking in around $1 billion, which coincidentally is the total cost of Islands of Adventure back in 1999. Did you know before Hogsmeade existed, this area of the park was a part of the Lost Continent, specifically the Merlin Woods subsection, with rides like Dueling Dragon and the Flying Unicorn, which is now where Flight of the Hippogriff is. Did you know it's always winter in Hogsmeade? The construction crews had to use a special lightweight, heat-resistant material to craft the snow, ensuring it could withstand Orlando's climate without melting or degrading. Although I do find it kind of interesting that while a lot of the buildings are snow covered on their roofs, the castle is completely snowless. Did you know there were live performances in Hogsmeade? This is the stage over here, right next to the castle, where they put on live performances of the Tri-Wizard Tournament Rally, as well as a singing frog choir with a member representing each house of Hogwarts and holding singing toads, I guess. Frog's the wrong word. But this is the stage here where they do it, over here. So there are some live performances over here in Hogsmeade. Did you know there are 6 different shops in Hogsmeade, one of them being Filch's Emporium of Confiscated Goods, which is actually the shop that's located at the exit of the ride for Forbidden Journey. But if you just want to go into the shop, the entrance is tucked away over here, right by Flight of the Hippogriff. There's also Honeydukes for sweets, Zonko's Joke Shop for pranks, Ollivander's for wands, Owlpost for mail and gifts, and Dervish and Banji's for magical gear. There is also the 3 Broomsticks, which isn't necessarily a shop, it is a restaurant. Did you know that you can actually send mail from the Owlpost? They have postcards and stuff available for purchase inside of here. They'll stamp that bad boy with an Owlpost stamp, and you can send actual mail here from the Owlpost, which is kind of a fun experience. This one should be pretty obvious, but did you know you could purchase butterbeer at Hogsmeade? It comes in 3 different varieties: frozen, regular, and hot. Although the hot butterbeer is not available at all the locations. But if you find one of these carts out here, go ahead and get you a butterbeer. Did you know there's an Ollivander's wand shop inside of Hogsmeade, where you can watch a wand choosing ceremony where Ollivander himself comes into the room and picks an audience member to try out a wand. If you haven't seen the show, I don't want to spoil it for you too much, but let's just say as you're trying wands, there are some complications and the room responds to your bot's magic. It's a really cool experience. Now this, did you know, is not park related, it's actually book related. Did you know in the Harry Potter universe, there is actually an Ollivander's location in Hogsmeade on High Street? I was unaware. I thought the only one was in Diagon Alley. So I guess as a Harry Potter fan, you learn something new every day. Did you know that the wands you buy at Ollivander's are actually interactive with elements around the park? These spell spots are marked with medallions on the ground that tell you the wand movement and incantation, which you don't actually need to say to get the spell to work, in order to do the different spells around the park. The new second generation wands are really cool, as you can link them to your phone, and there are missions and house points to be earned, as well as special spell spots you can only do with the second generation wands. Did you know that you can actually purchase sweets from Harry Potter universe over here in Honeydukes in Hogsmeade? My two favorites are Birdie Bot's Every Flavored Beans, as well as the Chocolate Frogs. And the Chocolate Frogs more for novelty, less for taste, as I don't think they're that good. But these Birdie Bot's Every Flavored Beans come in these really cool canisters, and they have tin ones available as well if you want something a little more durable to have as a keepsake from your time here at the parks. Did you know that you can actually ride the Hogwarts Express here at Universal Orlando, the train that takes the kids to and from school from platform 9 3/4 in London? This is Hogsmeade Station. If you do want to ride the train, make sure you ride it both ways, as the show inside of the train is different for each ride. And be sure that you have a park-to-park ticket if you're interested in participating in the Hogwarts Express. Also note that if you don't already have a park-to-park ticket but you want to upgrade, you can take care of that right here at the window by the booking office. Did you know that the creation of Hogsmeade at Universal's Islands of Adventure spiked park attendance by nearly 30%, which is a pretty big number. That success of this land spurred the inspiration to create Diagon Alley that's over in Universal Studios, and the Ministry of Magic, which is going to be at Epic Universe May 22nd of this year, just down the road from the parks here. When I first came to Universal Studios around 10 years ago, this is really the only reason that I came, to explore the wizarding world of Harry Potter. And I was pleasantly surprised by what the rest of the park had to offer, but this and Diagon Alley will always be my two favorite places inside of the parks over here at Universal Orlando Resort. All right, that's gonna do it for my first edition of Did You Know? This one being Did You Know Hogsmeade? I had a good enough time. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys next time.